Well, I got a phone right here. We can see it on live, but I mean, I don't know. We're supposed to be live right now, but it's not showing me live. I think we're having a quality issue on the stream. I don't know why.
And I'm here.
No. The one night we finally have our first guest.
I'm going to open that refrigerator to see if the light comes on.
All right, go over your homework.
Okay, we're live. We are live. We're live. Come on over here. It's on. I'm looking right at it. I don't know why we're getting that message. I don't know why we're getting that message. I see 5 bars here. We're live right now. Donna,
Yes.
you're scaring people. What are you doing back there? It's just weird to have Donna back there. I'm not used to her. Huh? Donna, you can't watch your voice because it comes out slower. Why are you touching me? Why is my mother-in-law touching me?
She hasn't even had anything
20
to drink yet.
20 years of marriage, the woman has never touched me once. You get live on a Facebook page, and she goes nuts. How are you, Donna?
Great.
We have a great live tonight. We have Donna joining us.
Yeah.
Vicky's joining us. And this should be a fun live stream tonight. We're going to have a lot to talk about. And Vicky, if you could do me a favor and say hi to people, because it
Oh, yeah. No, I was just getting set up. Hello.
doesn't matter who you're setting up. You got to be
Yeah.
live with us.
No,
And,
so,
It doesn't do it instantly.
Okay, Donna.
you know what she's reminding me of? When you walk into a store like ShopRite and you see your face like on the monitor when you
Yeah.
first walk in.
Yeah, she's in delay. Donna, there's a delay. So if something stupid happens, we can cut it out. Already, I need a big pair of scissors. So we're going to have a lot of fun tonight. My mother-in-law, I love my mother-in-law. I got very lucky in the wife department, and I got lucky in the mother-in-law department. She's fun. She's fun. Vicky,
That
slide
is
over a
the
bit.
truth.
I'm sliding.
You're not on screen.
I am
Donna-
on screen.
Donna
I
Pugno, that
can
is
see
the truth.
myself.
So we just got back. We could say it now, right? Because even though Omicron is out there, it doesn't matter. Omicron.
No,
right?
you're allowed to go to Disney.
We went to Disney World.
Yeah, we went to
And we
Disney.
went to Florida. We had Thanksgiving in Florida at Disney World.
Yeah,
Damn the torpedoes.
it was a good time.
It was a very good time.
Mm-hmm.
And you weren't nervous, right?
No, why would
No.
I be nervous? I'm vaccinated. You're vaccinated.
We're vaccinated. Donna's
Okay.
not
Yeah,
vaccinated. but
Grandma's not
but
vaccinated.
the thing about it is we were down there.
Mm-hmm.
And Disney World is pretty reasonable. You got to wear a mask inside. You're pretty safe,
Yeah.
right? All the personnel's wearing masks. We went to Universal. Universal's like, psst, don't tell no one.
Yeah, they didn't care at Universal.
Oh my God.
They didn't care. They didn't care. But one of the things that we did do that was super fun is we went to a murder mystery dinner.
But wait, before we get to that, we have to
Okay.
talk more about Omicron. Oh, did Omicron make you nervous when you first heard about the Omicron?
No, it did not make me nervous.
Does it make you think it's a little weird that Omicron got announced right before the new Spider-Man movie? Doesn't Omicron sound like a Spider-Man villain?
It does. It really-
Spider-Man, help! Omicron's coming. It amazes me. And, they tanked the market on Friday.
Yes.
They said, here comes Omicron.
Mm-hmm.
We're shutting down travel from Africa.
Right.
We're shutting the world down again. The stock market tanked.
Right.
And then they come out on Monday and go, well, there's really no one get that sick with the Omicron because Omicron's like a cold. And that's the thing. I'm going to say this right up front. So they're all worried about Omicron. And,
Right.
I'm so tired of talking about the pandemic. I really am. And I respect you if you are nervous about the Omicron. But let me tell you this. They already said that it's way less problematic. Like, there are not a lot of people going to the hospital,
Right.
right? And they're telling you they're going to shut down Omicron. I think if that's a less, and I want to say this right up front, I am not a scientist.
I think people know that.
I think people confuse me.
I
People
don't think
say,
so.
No, because people say,
I don't think anyone's confusing you with a scientist.
a lot of people say I know everything.
Yeah. Phil Manza says that Omicron sounds like a transformer.
Okay, Phil, Transformer, Spider-Man, it's the same shit, Phil. Don't steal my joke, okay? Stay in your lane, bitch. Now, the point I'm trying to make is if Omicron is a COVID and it's not making you very sick, everyone should get Omicron because then you'll have the antibodies. Omicron would be better than the vaccine.
Well, it's funny you should say this. So
It is funny because I know everything.
no, but listen. So my mom and I just went out to dinner back in my hometown.
Yeah, you guys are super
And-
spreaders.
No, but listen.
Florida dinner in Hackettstown. Pass the salt.
We ran into my very first friend that I had ever in my life. She worked at the place that we went to.
Right.
And we were just reminiscing, her and I, about how when we were kids, I forget which family got the chickenpox, Ma. Got the chickenpox.
Measles, chickenpox, same shit.
Got the chickenpox first, and then the mom said, "Let's put all the kids together."
You put them in one spot.
Yeah, everybody got it together.
Vicky always went to school with the triplets. She wouldn't go to school because she didn't have the group.
Right. Okay, Ma, you're not on a mic, so you can't really jump in from over there.
All everyone saw was you and I looked this way like, what the fuck is she doing? What the fuck what is she doing?
But you know what? So Dominique wants to drink with my mom.
Can
Hi,
I
Annette.
say one thing? No, let me say one thing. Donna, this
Hi,
is like going
Denise.
to the Jimmy Fallon show. You don't fucking comment from the audience. Jimmy! Jimmy!
Right here.
Holy shit, it really is. We're going to get this on a video loop, and every time we want, we're going to pop Donna up behind me. Pop her up behind.
She hasn't even. We just started drinking.
Oh, my God. I knew this would be a fun one. I knew this would be a fun one. And so now here's the thing. Okay, so when we were kids,
Right.
if someone came home with something, my mother, I did this joke long before the COVID.
Right. Yes, you did.
My mother would say, get in the room. Everyone's getting sick. I'm not cleaning up shit and puke for a
Right.
month. We're doing this for 1 week, and I'm out. I'm free.
Right.
Now, I'm saying that Omicron, we should just let everybody get it if you're
Right.
healthy. Okay? And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you're pissed off right now hearing me say that. I don't know. But I will say this. I
Right.
will say this. Do you see Dr. Fauci, what he said we should do for Omicron? Now, this guy's brilliant. This guy should be leading us medically because he gave 8, Google it for me, would you please, Vic? 8 things we should do. Can you Google it? 8,
yeah,
we're going to read this to you. This is hot off the press. Dr. Fauci has 8 things we should do to take care of Omicron. Now, I'll tell you something. This guy's getting paid a lot of money, and I respect him because he's always at the cutting edge. These are the 8 things. Get it up for me. I'm going to read them.
Trying.
Holy shit. Donna, pop up behind me.
No, I got it.
I was coming. If you're
I
not
got
gonna
it.
drink your wine, I'll drink it.
Okay, here it is. Okay, here we go. Read that for me, Vicky.
Okay, 8 things to do with Omicron.
These are 8. This is hot off the press. I
Okay.
am helping you people. Good.
Get vaccinated.
Get vaccinated against COVID-19. Go ahead.
If you're already vaccinated, get a booster. Use masks.
Use masks. Now, we haven't done that yet for 2 years. Go ahead.
All right. Avoid crowded places. Wow.
Go ahead. 8 things. He just said this.
Right. Gather outdoors when possible.
Uh-huh.
Socially distance from others.
Uh-huh.
Get tested.
Oh.
Isolate from others if you're test positive.
Holy shit. He's getting paid today money with, he said the same shit.
Yeah, I know.
Why is that news? Why is this guy still in charge? Doesn't that piss you off? The headline, Dr. Fauci, 8 things. We've been doing that, Fauci.
Right.
Now, I'm not saying,
Mask.
huh?
I bought the Vinny and Vic mask. That's what I wore.
You what?
I wore the Vinny and Vic mask.
Mom, I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about.
What are you talking about masks?
No, Mom.
I'll come back
The
with my
ninth,
mask.
the 9th thing you should do about Omicron is give it to your mother-in-law as quickly as possible.
By the way, so my mom is our very first real guest.
What's that?
My mom's our first real guest on
Wait.
it, and it's not going well.
No, a guest is someone you say, hey, when I say you pop in, you pop in. A guest does not pop up periodically behind you, touching your shoulders. And then her hands are unnaturally cold, I might add. Okay, no. So, and by the way, you know I love you more than anything. So much fun.
Oh, so Ron Ginsburg said, calm down, Vinny. Barbara, my sister-in-law, said, that's great. I don't know what.
Barbara, I said hello.
Oh, so Barbara, my mom, says hi. And
Hi, Barb.
But I don't know why I can't get all the.
Hi, Barb.
all of the
Denise Hopesall said hi.
Yes.
Phil Manza,
no,
happy belated
there's
birthday.
other comments, but they won't come up for some reason.
Don't worry about it, Vicky. Let's just do our shit. If you're commenting, we'll get to you sooner or later. The important part is, if you're not on the Stress Factory Facebook page, please go there, because if you're commenting on the other pages where I grant you, we do broadcast. If you're on the other pages, we can't monitor all the pages at one time. So join us at the Stress Factory page. That's where all the comments that we can read will be read.
Right.
By the way, we need an intern.
Yeah, we are.
We
We're
need
looking for an
somebody
intern.
to sit here and keep Donna quiet. That's not true. Now, I
No.
love to do this. I love to do this because we have what I call an online love affair. I tell people how much I love you, and you do this. You never say it back.
No,
Tell people you love me.
I do love you.
No, tell them.
All right, now it's just weird, Vinny.
I love Vicky, and I'm not afraid to say it.
All right, all right.
See what I mean?
All
See,
right.
she doesn't want evidence in the impending divorce. Okay.
Yeah.
So I like to show pictures.
Oh, Patty
from
says
way
hello.
back- Huh?
Patty says hello. Todd.
Hi, Patty. I
Todd
like
is-
to show pictures from way back when.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what year this is, but this is not recent.
No, that was at New York State, the water park, when we were visiting my mom and stepfather.
We're
Oh, here she
visiting-
comes again.
Here she comes. this is
Come and see the picture.
This is an oldie shot. This is back when I had some really killer dark hair. Vicky looks identical. Vicky looks identical. You look absolutely the same way you did way back then.
No.
Yes, you do.
No.
Yes, you do.
I think I need to
no,
update
I
my
see
hair.
the difference. You know what? I do see. This is back when you liked me. I see.
Stop. So we have a Roberta Winkleman. She's Ron Ginsburg's cousin.
Hey, I
Nice.
nice. You a new.
Yes, a new watcher.
Oh my God!
Nice
can't-
to join. Thank you for coming.
I love that. And Donna's pouring
fine.
more champagne.
Yeah.
She's pouring it.
Oh, Mary Beth Clark is saying hi. I don't know how to say her last name. That's Maureen's sister.
Nice,
She's saying
very
hi
nice.
to everybody.
We got a good group in here
Oh,
tonight.
and Phil wants to know what I did with my hand. So, really quickly, Phil, I don't know if you remember over the summer, but suddenly,
Let me tell you what happened. Let me tell you. Let me cut to the chase. Okay, middle of summer, I want eggs. They're cold.
no, my shoulder froze up, and a long story short, I have a torn rotator cuff and tennis elbow, so I have to wear this for a while.
Right. And I told her that, and she went to my doctor.
Who said that I was basically cuckoo bananas until after the MRI came back, and then he was like,
Well,
"Oh,
You can't say that he wasn't right about that diagnosis, but it didn't necessarily relate to your shoulder. You are definitely nuts.
cuckoo bananas." Yeah.
So now now that picture is from how many years ago? You think?
Tabitha was probably, I don't know, 3.
And this is the trip where we went up
Yeah.
to Old Forge, and they had bumper boats.
Yeah.
And we're on the bumper boats at 8:30 at night. It was getting cold.
Mm-hmm.
We were the last bumper boat ride. It was me, Maddie, Tabby, Wayne, Little Wayne,
Yeah.
and Donna decided to get in a boat. And you're about to you squirt each other. But probably because I may have instigated it, I said, let's all get Grammy.
Right. Barbara was there too.
Was Barbara in a boat?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Barbara was in a boat.
Everybody.
We were all on boats.
You weren't in a boat.
I was too.
You were in a boat?
We were all on
I
boats.
wish I squirt you too. All I know is
Oh, they got me.
we
Yeah.
pinned Grammy into a corner and soaked her. It was,
Yeah.
I think that might be the hardest I've ever laughed.
Yeah.
Because we had her pinned, and because the water was hitting her, she's blindly trying to hit us back. We're not getting wet at all, and it was cold out.
Yeah.
We drenched her good, and you took that really well. And I just want to say that picture is from that time period.
Yeah.
I knew you were going to be here tonight. I pulled that picture up because I thought you'd have fun remembering that story, but you're not laughing.
Fun up there.
We always had fun up there.
Yeah, it was a good
Always
time.
had fun up there. So that was just an old picture that I enjoyed. Now, there's a lot that I want to talk about in our trip to Disney,
Okay.
right? Not the least of which is Grammy. Who can I say how old you are? Grammy is 72
2.
72 years old, and Pop is
77.
here. She comes. Okay, so here's what happened. So you walk around Disney, and Pop is not. He's 77.
Right, but
77.
he doesn't walk as often as he should.
He doesn't walk. I've only seen the man walk to and from the refrigerator and
And a bar.
And a
to
bar. The bar.
And we went to Disney,
Yeah.
and Pop and Grammy hung the entire time,
Well, I knew.
scooterless.
Yes. It was to
begged
the
him to get a
point.
scooter.
But it was to the point where our 18-year-old said, I'm going to get a scooter for God's sakes.
Yes.
Because my hip is killing me.
Well, she wanted a scooter.
Yeah.
All the kids except Cassie quit early.
Mm-hmm.
I lasted till late, and I kept us out till 1:15.
Right.
We
And-
all stayed out that night.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I'm the one who kept us there. You would have quit.
Mm-hmm.
You would have went home earlier.
Yeah.
But not because you couldn't hack it, but because you didn't enjoy the company. Now,
No. No. So, because we went to, I mean, listen, we went Thanksgiving week. It was crowded. It was
Crowded.
crowded. And
Crowded.
Disney has a new Genie Pass that you have to pay for. It's like a fast pass, but you have to pay for.
right.
But it's confusing. It's an app. I was up that morning watching YouTube videos trying to figure it out. And so it was, and with the Genie Pass, you essentially are like crossing from one side of the park to the other side of the park,
Yeah.
back to the other side of the park. And it was a lot of walking.
And Pop, the point is, Pop didn't bitch once.
No,
He didn't bitch one time. Grammy didn't bitch one time.
no.
They went on Space Mountain.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was on Space Mountain. I said, there's a high probability that one of them is going to get off this ride in a stretcher.
No.
Oh, my
Get
God.
out of
Vicky,
town.
you've
Not
never
my
been on a ride?
parents.
Huh?
I've been on the ride. I went
You've never been on
fo-
Space Mountain?
Yes, I did. I went on 4th grade, and then I went
Thank you, Dad.
when
Give me your glass. Vic.
I'm good, Ma. Thanks. And then I went when we went to Disney when I was like 24, 25.
Vicky doesn't do the rides. So what Vicky
Yeah.
does, and this makes me so happy, what Vicky does, when we go on the rides, Vicky's sole purpose in the park
Yep.
is to carry all of our shit.
Yep.
Okay, she looks like a very beautiful Sherpa, and we're going up the mountain. You get the sleeping bag, you get the
I get all the food.
Yeah.
I map out where we're going.
Yep.
I'm a guide.
Well,
I'm
it's
a
also-
Disney guide.
It's also
That's
like
what I
that
am.
on the plane. On the plane, Vicky has to get up and down, in and out. She's feeding everybody. She's organizing mints, gum, everything. And there's a guy next to me, and he's looking at me, and I could tell what he's thinking because he sees Vicky doing everything for me, and he's looking at his wife, who was a pig, and she was a pig. And okay, I'm sorry, that's rude. She wasn't a nice person. She was. No, did you hear her?
No, what'd she say?
Holy shit! How did you not hear that?
No.
That's why I'm saying she was a nasty human, and everything was a problem. Everything was a problem. And so he's looking at my wife and doing all this stuff, and he's like, "Well, you hit the wife lottery," and I'm like, "I did." And then I look at Vicky, I'm like, "Get me something," and she just.
So Denise says she doesn't. She's the bag lady too at the parks. It is. It's a job, right, Denise? But I actually enjoy it because I people watch. I love to people watch.
Oh,
I
you do.
love sitting there, people watching, trying to gauge like what's going on, just watching people. I love to people watch.
I love the people watch, and
Yeah.
and I don't like it as much as you do. You really.
I do. I enjoy it. I really do. I have a good time. Oh, here comes
Disney
Donna
was a
again.
blast.
Did we bring another bottle?
I have more upstairs, Ma. Don't worry.
It's just one show, Donna. One bottle's going to be just plenty. Going to be just plenty. Our show tonight brought to you by Alcoholics Anonymous. If you have a problem,
So, Mom, Todd said that you look great. Barbara loves to people watch too. It's a good time. People watching is definitely a good time.
Barb, who we went to Disney World, Barb one time.
Yes. Oh, that's a funny
Yeah.
story.
Oh, Jesus
Right?
Christ. Here she comes
That's
again.
A funny story. Remember when she got lost picking up her mother, and Wayne got so frustrated,
Oh.
and Remember, and he gave.
I'm sorry, Barb. They're talking about you, and you
I
can't even
remember
respond
because
back.
I was driving.
Yeah, well, tell her what the first thing you asked her. And
She's only had one drink.
Who had one drink?
That's
That's unbelievable.
tell her what you said. Remember? You said to Barb.
Why don't you tell him? Because I don't remember.
You said to Barb, "What do you see around you?" And
Oh,
she-
my God.
Go ahead.
Oh, my God. So we're in Florida, and Barb and Wayne are in the car behind us.
Right. Todd Harpensis said, get Donna a mic. Next time we will, Todd.
Yeah,
Next time
and-
we will.
and so-
oh, Barbara's responding. Barbara's responding.
Oh, we got that story. But we're driving. Now, it's me, Vicky, our two ones, Donna and Paul. And Wayne has not kept up.
No. this
No,
is the
she's
one
talking
where-
about. No. That's not what she's talking about. She's
Well,
talking.
don't you remember your mother getting mad at me?
Yes, but that's besides the point. Yeah. She's talking about
Vicky
the.
just squeezed me.
Yeah.
Vicky just squeezed me. The shut up, you're not telling that story
Yeah,
squeeze.
no.
That's what just happened. I want everyone to know. If you saw Vicky, that was not a loving, no, honey. That was a shut the fuck up.
No,
When
but
Barbara went to go
yes.
get her
So there was two things that happened with
about my
Barbara
cursing,
that
but-
Barbara is talking about. One, she went to get her mom at the airport, and she was trying to jump up to hit the buttons on the elevator.
What was she doing again?
She was trying because the elevator lit up top, and she didn't know how to hit the button.
Barb was?
Yes.
Oh, Barb.
And then,
Oh, Barb.
but then she got lost,
When she
and
went to the airport
yes.
to pick her mother up, and
Yeah.
Wayne got frustrated, and he gave you the phone
I remember
Yes.
that.
to make her.
I'm trying to give her
Right.
directions.
So
We're in
he's trying to
Florida.
give it the directions, and you said, Barb, what do you see?
What do you see around you? Because I'm trying to get an idea of where
And
she is.
she said clouds.
I thought she said palm trees.
Oh, palm trees.
Okay,
Yeah.
it was a palm tree line. There were palm trees everywhere. I go, Barb, what do you see? Palm trees, huh?
Then I think it Dunkin'.
Oh, Barbara said she saw construction.
Yeah, well, I can tell you this. It shouldn't take 4 people to flesh out one story.
No, it shouldn't. It
Okay,
shouldn't.
but it was definitely palm trees. Donna is right.
Yes.
So a couple more things because this is Vicky. Now this is just this trip
right.
in
This
Disney
was
World.
a good time.
We went on. This is on Buzz Lightyear.
No, this is Toy Story.
Oh, Toy Story. This is on
Story.
Toy Story, where I smoked you.
I wasn't trying. I wasn't because I was just enjoying the ride, sitting there. Oh, here comes Donna. And
Hey, where's my picture? Where's my picture of Toy?
I have a picture of you.
Oh, you're kidding.
I do.
Mm-hmm.
I do have one of you. This is Vicky on Toy Story who didn't try. I did
didn't.
try.
I honestly, I was taking pictures. I was just relaxing because I had to ride it alone because we were a party of 7,
Right.
and so I rode alone. So I just, that's it, like Toy Story and Buzz Lightyear are the only ones I go on, really.
Toy
So-
Story and Buzz Lightyear. You go on a couple rides. You go on Laugh Factory.
Yeah, not much though.
And this is walking into Disney.
Right.
Is walking into Disney with 5 of my favorite people.
Right.
5 of my favorite people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, make sure I got that right. And Donna, this is your picture too, just so you know.
Right. We were
This
all,
is-
we were cuddling up. It was a chilly night.
Chilly night,
We were cuddling up.
walking in Disney.
Cold.
Yeah.
They were all together, and I took that picture. That picture is going to go down as one of my favorite
Yeah.
vacation pictures of all
Well-
time. And it was great because this was the kind of trip that you just really relax and enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
And we went here. We have Vicky. That's our daughter Tabby, freshman at University of Michigan. That's our daughter Maddie, right behind her, senior, University of Michigan.
That's Vinny's slight brag. Yeah.
Donna, our mother-in-law, who you see here tonight, of course, who I love dearly. Vicky admires her and loves her. I love her. And that is our little Cassie, future
Wolverine.
Wolverine, we hope.
Yeah. So Linda Johnson wrote in, Vicky's mom needs her own show. I want to hang out with her.
Is that Linda Johnson from Bridgeport?
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh, my
And
God.
Kate's asking, is that how I hurt my wrist?
Linda Johnson joining us from the Linda Johnson's a regular up in Bridgeport. Really fun.
Don't forget to tell them the story about Buffalo Wings. when we
Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
we're getting
I have
there.
it. I have it up there.
Right. So Ron Ginsburg, Cassie wasn't cold. She was wearing shorts. So that night, we were all freezing. So my daughter Cassie, I'm sorry, our daughter Cassie. It's a terrible habit of mine.
No, when she says my daughter, it just makes me wonder.
I know.
It just makes
Yeah.
me think maybe a DNA test. Who knows? Maybe we need a DNA test. I don't know.
No.
I know. I never call them mine.
No. So anyway, Cassie, we force Cassie once it dips into the 30s to wear pants. She never wears long sleeve shirts. She only wears shorts. And
Kate Godbout's watching. Hi, Kate.
I know. And so that night it was only like 40 something.
It was 40 degrees.
Right. So we were all freezing. Cassandra was fine.
But let
Yeah.
me tell you the good part. You see, I knew it would be cold.
Mm-hmm.
So I brought 2 scarves. I dressed for the cold. And the rest of the family, well, they didn't. So we just walked around Disney World buying overpriced Chinese sweatshirts.
$400 later. Yeah.
Okay.
Gloves.
It-
We had hats.
I swear to God, like, I love my wife. Everyone knows I love my wife. But the woman will just, she
No, I'm good,
spends
thank you.
money. You spend a lot of money, and we don't have a lot of money anymore. Back before the pandemic, I used to think she spends a lot of money. Now I think, does she not know that Omicron is here? Omicron! It's right here. The Omicron is killing us. So we bought gloves. We bought sweatshirts. We bought all this stuff. And 22 minutes later, Maddie and Tabby went home.
Well, and really the hard part is too, like when you have older kids and they're buying Mickey gear, you're
Yeah.
essentially saying, I'm not wearing this again until I return next year or the following year.
I will wear my
Because
shit.
You will, but in
I'm the only one that didn't get something. I wanted a shitty mug. That's all I wanted. If anyone here will send me a Disney mug, I like a Disney in the morning when I have my coffee. I want a mug that takes me away from my work. So I'll drink a mug from wherever we've been, whether it's Patterson, New Jersey, or Walt Disney World, or Colorado, or Utah. I like a mug that transports me mentally during my cup of coffee away from the mayhem that my day is going to become. So I want the mug. That couldn't happen.
It just didn't. It didn't play out.
It
That's
did
all.
not.
I'm sorry.
And I'm okay
Yeah.
with that. We're going to order one online.
Yeah.
Or maybe I'll get one for Christmas. Now, while we're down there,
Or I'm gonna order you one with my face on it.
I would like that.
My
I
mom
would
just
like
said
that.
she's going to order Vinny one with her face on it.
Donna
So-
face. I would like a mug with your face on it. See, Donna, I love my family, and I really enjoy spending time with you. When Vicky said you were coming up after we just spent a week with you, ask Vicky what I said.
He was excited. He was excited.
I was
I
excited.
was super excited. Mhm.
And I'm the one that Vicky wanted to fly you back at 4 a.m. I'm the one who moved your flight back.
No, just because I didn't know what plans she had, and I wanted to do it before or after I dropped off Cassie. So, and honestly, we only found one other flight that works.
By the way, don't bother getting TSA pre-check. All right, now,
He's discouraging you because he doesn't want the line long because we love pre-check.
don't get it. Don't get it because I have it,
Right.
and I look down on you when you don't have it. When I cruise by you, I look at you and I go, "Pugh, that's a." Pugh."
Yeah.
Anyway, so while we're in Disney World, it's super exciting because Michigan
Can you pour a little more?
was
Just a little.
playing Ohio State
Yeah.
for the Big Ten East Championship. And of course, with 2 kids at Michigan, and we love the program. And Gad, feel free to talk while I'm talking
She's
about the wine.
I'm sorry.
We wanted to go to a game and watch the game in a bar. And
Right.
I know about college bars that have a preference or a bias towards one team, but I just wasn't thinking.
I did not know. So I had Googled sports bar in the area, and I had no idea that there was preferences when you went to a sports bar.
You go to a sports bar, you're going for
Yeah.
your team. You want to be around people of like mind.
Right.
You want to cheer with them. We're going to go to Buffalo Wild Wings because there was a couple games I wanted to monitor, but I wanted to watch the Michigan game.
Right. So we were looking at 2 different bars, and we picked Buffalo Wild Wings because we said, okay, they're going to have a ton of seating. It's going to be, good food. And we roll up, and the first thing we see is a huge Buckeye at the door, like
Yeah,
a
a
huge
huge
inflatable Buckeye. And we said, uh-oh. And then
Vicky said, "Oh, I'm like, this is gonna be a blast."
so then, and there, for those that don't know, there's a huge rivalry between Ohio State and University of Michigan, and so
Some real earth-shattering news here from Vicky.
well, I didn't know. I didn't know. So maybe some people don't know.
Let me tell you
Jerky.
something else. Russia and the U.S. butt heads, butt heads. Not simpatico, butting heads. Everybody in the Big Ten is a rival.
No. But Michigan and Ohio State
Is
are
the rival.
it's a big rival.
It's called one of the greatest sports rivalries in the history of sports, not just college football. So it's a big rivalry. Go ahead.
It's a huge rival. Like my childhood friend, her and her husband flew from Florida to Michigan for the game. Maddie returned to
No,
Michigan
let's
for
just
the
point
game.
out they're Buckeye fans.
They're Buckeye fans.
And let me say this to all you Buckeye
so
fans.
it didn't work out for them.
Because I want to go on record as saying this. I want people to know I do not look down
Mm-hmm.
on Ohio State. Ohio State is a great school. If you can't get into Michigan, Penn State, Maryland, Michigan State, if you can't get into Rutgers, there's no shame in going to Ohio State.
No shame.
You will find a job. I'm just kidding. Of course, it's a great school, but the football rivalry is real.
Yeah.
And it's a great school. It's a great football program.
Yeah.
And Michigan hasn't won in 9 or 10 years. It's been a long time.
It's been a very long time since
Long time.
Michigan won. So anyway, we roll up to Buffalo Wild Wings, and you can see through the windows all the patrons inside, and it's just a sea of red.
This is what it looked like inside the Buffalo Wild Wings.
I don't even think that picture does it justice.
It really doesn't do
It
justice.
doesn't, because there are people in like helmets.
Yeah.
They have their tables decorated, and it is just all red. So Tabitha and I say
The different angle of same bar.
we're gonna run out and check out a different a bar down the street to see if maybe that's more Wolverine friendly. But it was really dead in the other place. So I come back in, and this is my experience. So I come back in, and Vinny and my mom and my stepdad and Cassie are already sat, and it is literally everyone has on their Ohio State gear,
And we're all wearing
Michigan.
the blue and maize.
right. And so a play happens, and my husband, I can't do it because we're in a small space, but bolts out of his seat and was like, yeah, yeah, yeah. And in my head, I'm like, holy fuck, we're getting beat up today. Holy shit. We're getting in a bar fight, and my only backup is my 72-year-old mom, my 77-year-old stepfather, and my fucking 9-year-olds. Like, we're dead.
Here's
And
the-
I'm like, Vinny, shut up. And he's like, what? That's what you do in a sports bar.
That's what
Because
you do.
that's what they're going to be doing if they get a good play. And I'm like, oh my God, we're dead men.
Every time Vicky's literally, this is Vicky in a sports bar. Shh, quiet. Don't root.
No, it was terrible. You're standing up, you're clapping loud, you're yelling, and they're so angry.
Yeah, they're angry. They're
They're
very
so
angry.
angry. Kate said
I
a
mean,
bar
good
fight
fight.
over a football fight is how I hurt my wrist.
I gotta tell you something. Well, I'm gonna tell you something funny. We met some Ohio State people that were decent about it, and we talked to people back and forth.
But it really didn't get fun until at halftime we left and we went back to where we were staying. And
As we're walking, you get caught up in it. You get caught up in it. We're walking out the door. Michigan's winning 14-13, and Vicky walking out the door is like, "Suck it, bitches!" And I'm like, "Okay, that's how a fight's gonna start." Okay, that's how. But they were very nice. The Ohio State fans helped us change 4 slash tires and a broken windshield.
no. But we went
They were all
back.
good about it.
We went back to where we were staying, and at a little pool bar, it was super fun because there was us, one Michigan fan, one Ohio State fan who was married to a woman that went to Michigan.
Much smarter woman.
Absolutely.
And there was about 20 people there.
Yeah, but it was super fun. It was
And it
a
was
good
fun
time.
because it was a good natured thing. And the guy from Ohio State was very funny.
It was a good time.
And
it was a
great
good time.
And of course, the game was amazing. Now,
Yeah.
what I don't understand, and Vicky doesn't understand me, I don't understand her. I've watched the game 3 more times.
I don't understand. On the plane, Mom, he literally said, do you want to watch the Ohio State game again? I'm like, what? No, I watched it already.
Yeah.
And he was like, you can watch it again. They're replaying it again on the TV. And I'm like, I don't want to watch it again.
And I'm an idiot, right?
No, I'm
an
just
idiot. Because
saying.
I'm watching the game and I'm going, yeah. And Vicky's looking at me like I'm a dope. And Vicky's watching an episode of Friends she's seen 38 times.
Yeah, well,
okay?
that's all good stuff.
yeah, that's the same shit.
That's all good stuff.
It's the same shit. You're laughing at the same joke. I'm rooting for the same play. If you haven't watched the game, the Big Ten Network runs the game in 60 minutes. The whole game. It's what a great game. And now Saturday is going to be a big game. And it's just going to be a lot of fun overall. But if you are an Ohio State fan, know that from the bottom of my heart, I have a lot of respect for the university and the program.
Right.
But the rivalry is great, and of
Yeah,
course,
it's a good time.
It's more fun to win than it is to lose, and we have those bragging rights right now this year. I want to say a little bit about the club now, if you don't mind.
Yeah. No, I
right,
don't
because
mind.
the trip to Florida was great.
Yeah.
The flight home was good.
Yeah.
Everyone got back safe.
Yeah.
No Omicron that we know of.
No Omicron.
No Omicron. And now, just to segue a little bit into two great friends that we got to hang out with that we
Right.
haven't seen in a while.
Right.
Okay, so Vic DiPotato popped in the club last Thursday night.
I did not know that.
No, he did the show, Vic.
Oh.
Holy shit. Holy shit.
I knew that. I knew that.
Hey, you want some more?
I think you got a touch of the Omicron. I think you have a touch. Just a touch of the Omicron, Vicky. We got to get vaccinated, honey. Holy shit.
Yes, I knew that. I
I
knew
don't
that.
think you did.
I do.
I don't think
know.
you did. But Vic stopped in. Great
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
fun. Really fun. And that was on Thursday night.
Right.
And we did our first night with two shows, one outside in the
Right.
tent.
Desi Banks and
Teddy
Vic
Banks, which was a ton
Potato.
of fun.
Yeah.
And Vic inside.
Yeah.
Both shows very packed.
Right.
Everybody's safe at our place.
Yeah. We reduced our seating.
We do everything
some,
right.
Yeah. Some
and that
time
was a
ago.
ton of fun. And the other thing that was a ton of fun is that the very next night,
Yeah.
I got to hang out with two great friends of mine,
Yeah.
Jim Brewer on the far right, Joe Piscopo.
Yeah. No.
And
That was-
I, in Atlantic City, I was not on this show. I
No.
went down because Jim was there. We hung out, had dinner.
You're good friends with Jim. So,
Good friends with
yeah.
Jim. And it was a blast. Piscopo did a drum solo. You've never seen this guy. Now, I got to say, Joe is a gentleman.
Right.
I like Joe. He's funny. He's entertaining. He's engaging. He's multi-layered. He can drum.
Oh, really?
The funny part was that Joe's going to drum.
Mm-hmm.
Joe's hired on the show. The band's hired on the show. The band drummer on this gigantic stage, he's wearing a mask. He's one of the few people wearing a mask.
Right.
And I don't shame you for wearing a mask. All right. If you're ugly, no, I don't. You want to wear a mask, wear a mask.
Right.
But he didn't want Piscopo playing his drum set.
No way.
Oh, he was mad. He got mad. And Piscopo wasn't getting any of the
cues.
man's like, you're going to drum? And Joe's like, yeah, give me your sticks. And the guy's like, oh, I don't want to give you my sticks. Joe's like, give me the sticks. And Joe whacked out a drum solo. It was amazing.
Oh, really?
When Joe got done drumming, big round of applause. Brewer's in the back. Brewer's like, holy shit, he can really drum. The drummer takes the sticks, throws them, gets two new sticks. I'm like, okay, you're not getting
That's a tantrum.
huh?
That's a
A
tantrum.
little bit of a tantrum. But Piscopo was great to hang out with.
Right.
Brewer was great to hang out with.
Right, because I missed that because we were having a little birthday party for Patty at my house, at our
That's
house.
right.
Yeah, we're having a little birthday party for Patty.
That's
So,
right. Patty turned 64.
Patty did not turn 64, Vinny. So, but it was Patty's birthday for everyone that comes to the club. And
If you want to send a gift,
Yeah.
what Patty really likes, I think we should tell her. She's been working for a while. Patty likes a really good Disney coffee mug. Send it to my house, and I will get it to Patty. So what else did I want to go over tonight? There's some other stuff I wanted to go over.
Oh, so Denise said that she brought her sister, who is visiting from Florida, to the club this past week.
I did what?
Twice. Denise said this, and she said Chris Covert was amazing, and so was Matt Reese. We love Matt Reese.
I love Covert.
Oh, I do too. Yeah. I'm not trying to signal out covert, but I've known Matt Arisa a very long time.
Okay, but you like covert stuff, right?
Yeah, I do. I definitely
What's your
do.
favorite covert joke?
Well, that's interesting that you say that.
Okay, Vicky.
Funny.
Tell me, what do you like most about Chris Covert's material?
Woo! He's dirty. I can't repeat it.
Tell me what he does. What kind of?
Dirty. But no, I've known Joe Matarrisa a long time. We were at his wedding. Like, he's, you know.
I
we've
love
known-
Matt Arisa.
we've
I love
known
Chris
Matt
Covert.
Arisa a long
You've
time.
not seen Chris Covert. I haven't seen Covert in a long time. I haven't seen his new set.
No, I haven't seen his new set.
No,
Yeah.
and you've seen his old stuff. He now
Yeah.
does musical comedy.
Right.
Very much along the lines of latter day John Valby or Stephen Lynch.
Right.
But original is very, very funny guy.
Right.
And he was a ton of fun. On the show with Chris Covert was David Bryant's daughter,
Gabby Bryant. Yeah.
who's also funny.
Yeah.
Really, it was an overall good show. I was not there for that show
No.
because we were in the aforementioned
Right,
Walt
Disney.
Disney World. I got to cover something with you, Vicky, and this is going to be a little bit of a hot button for you.
What?
Well, we had the turkey trot.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
We had the turkey trot.
So, okay, let me explain to those that don't know. The turkey trot is the only thing our school district does that is old school. You race as fast as you can, and we're going to pick winners. And it's literally the only thing that we do.
It's a 100-yard dash.
Yeah.
Every grade does it. They separate the grades by
age and gender. That's it.
by what?
By age and gender.
What's that second word?
Oh, get out of town.
Is it by gender?
Get out of town. Come on.
That's not right.
Stop.
That's not right.
All right, Vincent. Move on.
They separated by age and gender.
Yeah.
And if they didn't, I would win every goddamn race.
You would.
But
Although
anyway.
you and Kate have a foot race.
Oh, I'm gonna race Kate.
Yeah, you and Kate
I
have a
don't know
foot race
who the
coming.
hell Kate thinks she's gonna why does
So
she think-
those that don't know, Kate is one of my closest friends.
Oh my
and
God.
Vinny and her were
It's
trash
delusional.
talking, and now they're gonna foot race.
I'm gonna smash Kate Godbout. And I will do it live on Facebook. You wanna race Kate? We do it live on Facebook.
I don't think Kate wanted to race. You wanted to race
No,
Kate.
I said somebody being fast, and she said, I'll beat you. And I said, I'll race you. And because I want to win. And Kate said, then she got cocky.
She did not get cocky.
Holy shit.
She did not
You
get
don't
cocky. But she thinks she can beat you.
You don't tell a member of the ruling sex that.
Oh, stop. Get out of town. All right, move on.
All right. So anyway, here's my problem. They had the turkey trot.
Right.
And Cassie ran a great race.
She did.
If you watch the video over again, she was closing in on second. She's moving on first, but she came in third.
She came in third, and literally her best friends were like right there with her.
Yeah,
like
they all ran
both
great.
Abby and Ashlyn were like right there.
That's not even my point.
Yeah.
My point has nothing to do with that. They all ran great. All those kids ran great. The slowest kid, the fastest kid, doesn't matter in third grade. It's all going to come out in the wash at some point. Some of these kids are going to be great piano players.
Kate said, "I think a live Facebook race would be great. John is training her too."
Let me tell you something, Kate.
She is
I'm going to beat you and your husband, okay?
there any more?
And anyone else on this live stream, I will kick your ass in a foot race.
Or no, before we open.
Yeah, just go get it. from
So
the wine
here's
cooler.
what happened. So Cassie came in third. Now, it doesn't matter to me.
No,
What matters to me, okay, it doesn't matter to me, but here is the photograph of her on the podium.
right.
All right, they have 3 podiums here. The girl in the middle was the first place. Girl on the right was second place. Cassie finished third place.
Right.
Really tight finish.
It was super tight. With all
Right
the
behind
kids.
them,
Yeah.
Ashlyn, Abby, all the friends,
Yeah.
all right there. Here's my problem. They go to give out the medals. And the principal, who I love,
Right.
gives the speech that I hate. I
Right.
hate the speech. It's not right. We're Americans. You compete to win the medal. And what does she say? I swear to, and I love Mrs. McCormick. I love her. You're a great principal. If for some reason you see this live stream video, know that I think you're a great educator. But you're drinking the Kool-Aid. Because what did she say? I just want you to know you're all winners. And the kids are like, we're all winners.
They're elementary school children, Vinny.
No, wait, listen to me.
Oh,
They're
my
not
God.
dumb. You're all winners. But these 3 special winners get a little thing to bring home. And the rest of you winners just get to go home and tell your mommies and daddies, don't be so disappointed. I'm a winner too. Okay. And then you're on the podium and you're like, I just ran my ass off. Okay. And why did I bother doing it? Because if I beat Kate, I'm not going to say, don't worry, Kate, you're a winner. I'm going to look her right in the face and go, loser, Kate. Loser, Kate. Okay, because that's what I'm going to do. Now, if Kate beats me, I'm not going to say, okay, we're all winners. I'm going to go home. I'll tuck my tail between my leg. I'm going to blame it on bad referees. I'm going to do all the things that I got to do. I'm going to go home and do what losers do. I'm going to blame the conditions. There'll be a million excuses, but I will not pretend to be a winner too. You're all winners in life.
I will say, as a parent, so I stayed for a later race because one of my friend's kid was racing.
Yeah, I went home. I
Yeah,
keep running.
but I stayed for a later race. And as a parent, it wasn't even my kid. It wasn't even my kid. But they had moved the cones up a little.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, all right. And I videotaped for a friend.
Uh-huh.
And for that child, I was like, after the race, I'm like, I'm like zooming in. I'm like, he totally would have taken.
Yeah.
He totally would have, because he was closing in
Yes.
on it. And as a parent, I was super excited for somebody else's kid.
Yes.
But he totally would have taken that kid, and he
Well,
came
don't
in
you remember
second.
the year that in Maddie's race or Tabby's, one or the other, a kid jumped off, jumped the whistle by like,
Right.
4 seconds.
Yeah.
And they still gave him the medal.
Right. Well, I think that was Tabby's year, because that was one of my close friends who was pissed because it bumped her kid out.
Right. And the point is,
Yeah.
stop telling everyone that they're winners. What Mrs. McCormick should have said is, all right, everybody, if you're not on this podium, you know what your fat ass has to do for the next year.
Shut up. So Stephanie Lucina is chiming in
Training.
and saying hello and happy holidays. Steph, we miss you.
Who?
So Stephanie Lucina.
Steph is on there.
Steph is on there.
Steph Lucina. She'll tell you that those kids that didn't win.
Yeah. All right. Let's move on.
Steph, right or wrong, if you don't come in first, second, or third, you got work to do.
No. All right, let's wrap it up.
I'm just saying, you let the kids compete and have fun. So we have a lot going on. We're going to wrap this up because Donna has to do some more drinking. Donna, come on over here.
Yeah.
I want to say goodnight to everyone.
Yeah. Say
Wait,
goodnight,
before you
Mama.
say goodnight, we have a couple questions for
Oh,
you.
you have
Okay.
to say hi to Sandy.
You've been working with us.
Hi, Sandy. That's my cousin.
I know who Sandy is. I talk to Sandy more than you do. So, Donna, you've been working with us now for 12 years, 13 years?
More.
No, she started working when Tabby was a baby for us.
Yeah.
That's only 9 years. Oh, Tabby.
Tabby.
Really? 18 years?
Yeah, Tabby was literally
Oh,
a
you know,
baby.
that's right, because she came after my mom passed away.
Yeah.
Wow. Donna, did you miss the Friday nights at the club?
I'll take that as a no.
People don't realize it is hectic and it is a hard job.
So the answer is you don't miss it.
No, she does not miss
On
it.
Friday nights now.
Well, you are the only employee to date that felt.
Oh, I loved it. I loved it. Don't
Well,
get
that's
me wrong
because
on
you were the
that.
only employee to date that just said, "Yeah, I'm gonna have a drink during my shift."
Oh, no. What happened on that was I had been drinking for a year. Why I worked. Nobody said
Working my
anything.
ass off, practicing every day,
And nobody
night and
said
day,
anything. One
training.
of the customers said to you, "Oh, I'd like a job like this where she can drink all day." And that's when you said, "You can't drink on this job."
And then you started drinking on the job.
No, after I got done.
After.
Well, it's okay. We miss having you there. I really enjoyed having you and Paul there.
Well,
And
we enjoyed it, but now we're old.
Mom, you're not old. Don't say that. Don't say that.
Well, on Friday nights, I drink now.
Right. So, by the way, Kate said it's good that you're already thinking of excuses. Like when you
oh,
lost her.
Kate,
She
you
is
are
funny.
Isn't Kate funny?
one mouthy competitor, Kate. You're mouthy.
Hey, could you
okay?
do this at Christmas time?
This is you, Kate, and this is me. One is talking and one is running.
Would you do this at Christmas time so we'd be here?
I just want you to know something,
yes.
Kate.
Funny.
Vicky, you should tell Kate. Tell Kate the number of cocky people that I have ruined.
Wait a minute. I was there the night in Florida when you raced your cousin out in. What,
No, he raced his cousin's kid out in the
remember?
parking
Out
lot.
in the parking lot.
You raced little
Florida.
Drew.
I raced, yeah.
Or Tyler. You
I
raced
raced
Tyler.
Tyler. Who won
Yeah.
that race, Donna?
You did.
You did.
How old was Tyler?
He was young.
He was 19.
Yeah.
How old was I?
What restaurant were we just
Buffalo
in?
Wild Wings.
No, was it?
It was
Yes,
Buffalo
it was.
Wild Wings.
I raced a 19-year-old college kid. I was what, 52?
Something like that. Yeah.
I was 52, Kate. You know what that kid's doing right now? He's finishing up his Tuesday night therapy session, Kate.
All right.
He's still in therapy.
Kate,
Because
I
I
don't think
beat
you
his
need
ass.
Therapy.
And Tyler, you know I beat your ass. By the way, the kid.
By the way, I do think you've met your match with Kate.
Huh?
Because Kate is just as equally as competitive as you are.
It's not about being competitive.
No, dude.
Kate, you
she
can be
is-
competitive, Kate. I get it. I've seen you be competitive. Kate, one time on the soccer field, pushed the net faster and harder than I am. Okay, but that's because she had mom anger. Mom anger because soccer practice was going to go more than 56 minutes, and Kate had to go to bed. Literally has her pajamas on. What kind of competitor goes to bed at 6 p.m.? Okay,
All right, we got to wrap this up, kid.
Kick Kate's ass. All right, so this week, JB Smoove in Bridgeport.
Yeah.
Big J in New Brunswick.
Big Jay Ogerson.
The last Vicky and Vinny Live will be the 29th of this month. Goes on sale tomorrow if it's not up already.
Oh, really? Okay.
It might be up already.
I don't know.
And we want to see you there. Kate, I want to see you there, Kate.
And I just want to say I still work for them too.
Oh, we know that, Mom.
Well, they
Yeah.
don't know that.
okay. Yeah, yeah. So she works remotely.
If you enjoy Donna on our broadcast, know that
I
know that-
love them.
I love having you here, Donna. And before, someone asked, Todd asked, I think, if Donna is staying in the little house.
Yes, she is.
Yes, I am.
Todd, is this the kind of human being you think I'd let stay in the big house?
The only thing is, it's at 61 degrees.
Put the heat on, Donna.
All right, let's wrap
Oh
it up.
my
They don't
God.
need to hear our family
Trying to
squabbles.
keep the house uncomfortable.
I'm
See-
taking the dogs with me too.
Oh, a night away from the dog. We love you guys. Thank you for hanging out
All
with us
right,
tonight.
thank you so much.
908-601-6976. If you want to be at the Vinny and Kate race, get your tickets now. That race will be held at, where are we going to do the race?
I don't know. Well, it's hard to Kate.
I kick her ass. And I love you guys for hanging out with us. Please
Right.
share the stream. Please go to Vinny_brand on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Follow. Please send money to help me put my mother-in-law into some type of rest home. I love you guys. We'll see you
All
next
right. Love you.
next Tuesday.
Bye, guys. Good night.
Good night, all.
Well, that was fun.
I can't end the stream.